My name is Gregory Hamilton, and this is the Highway to Heaven in 88 Steps. And today is day 49 of doing the same thing every single day, of doing something different every single day, right? It's different. We're asking ourselves something every day. What is it that I want to do with my God-given life? And what is it that God wants me to do with my God-given life? And it is different and it is new. These bricks, the first day, how heavy they were and sharp. Remember, we were cutting our fingers on them. But they are starting to get lighter and lighter and smoother. Our hands are getting rougher and callous. We're really starting to get the hang of this stuff, right? And what it's all about is trying to, seriously, the whole thing about building a highway to heaven is basically and literally disconnecting from the rat race. To have to constantly go and do this so you can have that much little bit of time is absolutely ridiculous. When we find out that we really are going to live our life's purpose and our dreams, a lot of things that we have that are important to us right now will seem so ridiculous in the future. They just won't even be entertainment for you or fun for you or something that you'll even think about or remember. One of the very easiest ways to build a highway is to kill your TV. Some of you will never be able to do it, just ever. And some of you will be able to do it slowly and surely and do it. And some of you might be able to just do it. You've already been thinking about doing it and just do it. Just stop watching TV. Anything that you learn from TV, the time and amount of time out of your day to get that little bit of information is not even close to worth it, especially for all the propaganda that you have to watch and listen to in between the commercials. When you start watching TV with a conscious mind and start sitting there realizing that you're wasting time watching TV as entertainment, you're going to start seeing that not only the commercials are commercials trying to fight for your mind, but so is the actual shows. The shows themselves are commercials. They're influencing the way we think. So I'm really serious about this. Just don't watch TV. I'm 55 in a couple of days or whatever. I've never, ever bought a TV in my entire life. Never paid 1 cent for a cable bill. Have I watched TV? I've seen seasons and shows and all kinds of TV and stuff, roommate's house or whatever the case is, of course. But I don't go and watch TV. It's not something that, well, I tell you what, you go ask a bunch of successful people and you get people that are living their dreams and they're living their highways, regardless of what it is, they don't have time for TV. What a waste of time. Seriously is for the rats, because they don't know what else to do with their time. Anything staring at a wall will be better than watching your TV. You laugh maybe, but I'm serious, because what you're going to do is you're going to start thinking and you're going to be conscious of your thoughts now, because you've got a notebook with a bunch of bricks in there and your highway's already built. You're going to be staring at that wall going, well, wait a minute, I've got something I can be doing right now. And that's what this is about. Understanding and realizing that you've got to have something to do. It's not just about building a brick. It's not about just building a highway. It's about your happiness and joyful is inside here. Remember, we'll never find it on the highway. We're not going to pass it. We're not going to get there. It's so deep inside here. And until you stop and slow down, you'll never find it. It sure isn't on TV. You ever watch like old married couple or grandparents or something like that watch news together? Then when you start watching the TV and you start listening to the background what people watch and the words that they're saying, you're like, is this really the type of things and sentences and the kind of, you know, scenarios that would be best to be putting in my brain? So find a hobby. This is the thing. Okay, one of the easiest ways to kill your TV is to do some form and fashion of an exercise. You know, it doesn't have to be an exercise. You know, you can do your sport, go ride your bike for fun. You know, go chase a squirrel for fun. You know, don't necessarily have to go pump weights and do the treadmill. You know, going to the mailbox might be a big exercise for you if you're just starting off. But what I'm talking about is when you get that blood flowing, it goes straight to your brain. And once your brain starts getting that kind of oxygen and blood flow, and then you start asking yourself these questions, and you're out there doing something, laying bricks, shoot, I mean, that's more than double time, I would think, right? This way, you are actually in control of your thoughts. Some of you, it's going to be very, very, very difficult. Like I say, you're going to get bored. You're going to be bouncing off the walls. You're not going to know what to do. Start reading the magazine, because we're going to be reading the Bible. And if you don't have the time to have the patience within yourself to slow down enough for, say, just let's say for 15 minutes in a day. Because right now we're just taking a brick, right? That's easy. That's just taking a minute or two. And we're just taking a minute or two when we're outside in lines and stuff. That's easy, right? But we're going to be trying to read the Bible here. I'm not going to read it to you, and I'm not going to try to decipher it for you. I'm just going to try to get us to build a highway so that you're going to want to do it on your own, because it's a lot of fun. It's just absolutely amazing, amazing book. But if you don't have the ability to slow yourself down and have that, you'll never be able to read any book, right? So in our day and age, a lot of people have a hard time reading books. So find that hobby. I recommend the exercise the first. You know, like I say, you've got to have a strong, healthy. There was this, I don't know if I read it or how I found out, remember this. But anyways, there was like a psychologist trying to diagnose and help people with depression. And that was the first thing that he said. When you make an appointment, your first appointment is to do exercise for 2 weeks before you even come up and show up at his first doorstep and talk to them. And it was all about, his theory was about, you've got to have that blood flowing, getting in there, getting strong, so that you can think clearly. Because it's a muscle memory. So my friends and Patriots, I can't be any more serious about this. The more time at the library, bookstores, used bookstores, oh my gosh, what a joy that place is. We'll get into other type of things, but right now, kill your TV. So I pray for you, and I pray for America.